We want to sketch the graph of y equals cos 3x for x between negative pi and 2 pi. So if I mark negative pi here, and then I'll have pi here, and 2 pi here. So we've got negative pi by 2, pi by 2, 3 pi by 2. The period here is going to be, think about the standard cosine, period is 2 pi. This 3 here means that will be 2 pi by 3. So what I'm going to do is mark off in pi by 6s. So let's go there and there, there and there, there and there, there and there. We need 2 intervals in there and 2 intervals in there. Now cos of 0 is 1, so we'll just put a 1 here. We know that cos of pi by 2 is 0. So 3x is pi by 2. That means that x is pi by 6. So we're going to have a 0 here. Then it's going to be negative 1 here. It's going to be 0 here. And then we can start to see the pattern. So that's a complete period here at 2 pi by 3. And then that next one's going to be 0. This one's going to be negative 1. That'll be a 0. Back to 1 again. A 0. Negative 1. Back to 0. 1 again. So we could draw this half. So it's going to go like this. Doesn't need to be too accurate, as long as you've got the idea. And then we know it's going to repeat over here, so that'll be a 0, a negative 1, a 0, back to 1, a 0, and a negative 1. So we know what it looks like, so we just complete the shape. And then we'll join up there. We now want to state the number of solutions for cos 3x is equal to root 2 over 2 for x between negative pi and 2 pi. So we already have the graph of cos 3x. Let's draw on y equals root 2 over 2. So we could put that around here. So this one is y equals root 2 over 2. We should have labelled the cosine. So y equals cos 3x. And every time that they intersect, we have a solution. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can say there's 9 solutions. Now we want to solve cos 3x is equal to root 2 over 2 for negative pi to 2 pi, so finding all of the solutions here. Our principal value will be the inverse cosine of root 2 over 2, which you know is pi by 4 radians. So, we look at the cast diagram. We've got pi by 4, and a cosine which is positive will also have pi by 4 here. Now there are various ways of going about this. One of which is, because we're solving for 3x, let's look for 3x between negative 3 pi and 6 pi. So starting here at negative 3 pi, I come around to here. So from negative 3 pi, I've come forward 3 pi by 4. So that's negative 12 pi by 4. Add 3 pi by 4. So that gives me negative 9 pi by 4. Now the next solution is 2 pi by 4 further on. So that's going to be negative 7 pi by 4. The next solution will be this one, add 2 pi. So that's add 8 pi by 4. So that one's a negative pi by 4. The very next one is the principal value of pi by 4. Then we'll go all the way around here. So that's 2 pi added onto this one, which would give us 7 pi by 4. And then add 2 pi by 4 onto that one, so that one's going to be 9 pi by 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 solutions so far. And we were there, so keep going. And then we've got this one here, which is going to be this one, add another 8 pi by 4, so that's going to be 15 pi by 4. And then using the usual 2 pi by 4 gap, we're going to get 17 pi by 4. So that's taken me to here. And then we're going to meet this one once more. And so that's going to be this one, add another 8 pi by 4, which is 23 pi by 4. And then we just need to divide them all by 3. So negative 9 pi by 12, negative 7 pi by 12, negative pi by 12, pi by 12, 7 pi by 12, 9 pi by 12, 15 pi by 12, 17 pi by 12, and finally 23 pi by 12. Find the general solution to the equation cos 3x is equal to root 2 over 2. So we know from over here the principal value was pi by 4, and from the cast diagram we get plus or minus pi by 4. And then you'll have 2n pi, because the period of cosine is 2 pi, where n is an integer. And then just divide through by 3. So that's plus or minus pi by 12 plus 2n pi over 3, where n is an integer. And actually, you could have done this part first and then varied the value of n to find the solutions for part C.